This topic is called Writing an Inequality for a Real World Situation. I really like this topic because you get to translate. So we have to translate the English words into math symbols. So let's just start with the example. We have to be eligible for the senior admission rate, a visitor must be older than 65. So because they have to be older than 65, they can't be equal, like they can't be 65 years old because that's not older. So when we put this in, we're going to say why. That's their age. And we're going to say that it has to be greater than 65. It's not greater than or equal to because, again, they have to be older. They can't be equal to. And then the distance to the nearest exit door is no more than 150 feet. Now, no more than means that it can be equal to 150, but it can't be bigger. So it has to be less than or equal to 150 feet. So, P.S., please subscribe to my channel, like any videos that are helpful to you. So we could probably make a list of like translation type things. This might be helpful to you. No more than is less than or equal to. No less than would be greater than or equal to. Um, what else is there? At least. So if the number is at least, that means that it has to be greater than or equal to. How about at most? Is less than or equal to. So those might be helpful to you as you're doing these type of problems, but let's see what we've got here. The cruising speed of the bullet train will be no less than. So here's our no less than. We're going to use the greater than or equal to symbol, and we're supposed to use S and the cruising speed 150. So no less than 150. That means it can be 150, but it can't be less than that. It has to be greater than that. To be eligible for financial aid, a student must earn at most. Well, look, we have at most here. That's less than or equal to. And we want S to represent yearly earnings and 20,000. Okay, we'll do another one for kicks and giggles, see if we can add to our vocabulary. To qualify for a championship, a runner must complete the race in less than 50 minutes. So because it's less than, it just says less than, then we're going to use the less than symbol. It might be a good idea to figure out a way to remember which one's less than, which one's greater than. And at the end here, right after this problem, I'm going to give you a way to remember that. At the airport, each piece of luggage to be checked in must not weigh more than. So it's not more than, just like no more than. So it has to be less than or equal to 45 pounds. Okay, so here's a way that you can tell which is which. So when you have a greater than symbol, the way I look at it is the greater than and less than symbol is made up of two little line segments. So here's one and there's the other one. Those line segments, how far apart they are. So on the left side, these are further apart. So the distance between these 2 points at the beginning is far apart. And then they come together here at the corner, and that's closer together. So if you read this left to right, this is greater than. Because they're on the left, those are further apart. They're a greater distance apart. If you were going this way, those two line segments are closer at the beginning, and then they're further apart as you get to the end. So this one is less than. So when you read left to right, if you look at if it's open in the left, it's greater than. If it's closed on the left, it's less than. So that's just something maybe to study. You want to be sure and know which is which. Okay, that's the end of the lesson.